Good morning, Dingles Crypto. What another fantastic day it was in crypto. 32.6. Holy moly, guys. Absolutely insane. If you guys, I'm sure most of you guys have had friends come out and say, hey, tell me about crypto, Bitcoin. I want to learn. The boat has left the station and they're kind of trying to wave from the dock and say, come back. We'll see if we come back. We definitely could see a retracement, and I think that would be a healthy thing to see. And I'm not scared of it. And I actually hope it does happen, because then we'll find an actual very sustainable support line and see where we are in the market. So let's go to Ethereum. I do believe Ethereum is going to have a good Q1 against Bitcoin, but only time will tell. Historically, once again, Ethereum had good Q1s against Bitcoin, so keep that in mind. And now let's talk about a couple altcoins that have been going down in valuation, even though they're still the same project that they were a couple months ago, and possibly even better, guys. So I have two of them. First is Yearn Finance, and if altcoin season comes, Yearn Finance will pump. It's undoubted, like it's going to happen if altcoin season's around the corner, guys. So this is when you want to start dollar cost averaging into a project that you want to hold long term, is when you're seeing a retracement like this, right? So, I mean, it looks bad, but it's also looking good if you're trying to get in, right? And Yearn Finance is a great project backed by, great developers on that project for sure. And now let's talk about the graph. Everybody was talking about the graph 2 weeks ago, guys. It's still the same project. People only pay attention to the price, but the fundamentals of the graph are essential for the decentralization of DeFi and blockchain, and is essential infrastructure, right? So it is decentralizing the front end and decentralizing APIs, right? So it is essential. I want to do a deeper dive into the graph, and I will consider starting dollar cost averaging into the graph. But the graph and Yearn are looking good right now. If you want to start building a position in those, they're definitely long-term holding positions in my eyes. But we will see what happens. Now let's. Okay, so this is J. Cole. I just want to play this real quick, because as we go up in price, and I hope all of you guys have some financial success with the market, the bull market that is this year, guys. The year that we all have been waiting for is this year. And if you see financial success, just understand financial success does not mean happiness. If you are not happy right now, money will not solve any of those issues, and possibly even amplify them. Okay, so keep that in mind, and let's listen to J. Cole.
Success and like the things that you place your importance on never can satisfy you and ever make you happy, because they never end. There's no amount of money that will ever make you stop. If money is what you care about, you'll keep going. Oh, I got $1 million, gotta get 10, got 10, gotta get 100, got 100, gotta get 5, got 5, gotta get $1 billion. If it's cars, you never have enough cars. If it's women, you never have enough. You'll be chasing them forever. If it's success, you can never get enough of that. I realize that it's like, it doesn't stop. It keeps calling you. It's like a drug.
It's a hamster wheel.
It's a hamster wheel. And it's like, you're never satisfied. But if you place your importance on this, which is like appreciation, love.
There you go. Appreciation and love. Appreciation is very important, because if you are in a situation right now and you are unhappy, appreciation is a good way to get you out of that. Just appreciate on what you have instead of what you don't. And that's very important. And hopefully money amplifies your appreciation and your ability to appreciate instead of not, right? So keep that in mind as we enter this bull market. So let's talk about asymmetric information. I think this is a very, very important thing to understand, because this is why crypto has such a huge opportunity. So in the traditional markets, in the traditional stock markets, it's relatively symmetric information in the terms that everybody has the same understanding and the same information given to them. But crypto, there is a lot of asymmetrical information provided to just the community. You can literally find a very, very revolutionary technology that's going to revolutionize the world by doing deep dive research into discords, into the community of the project, and just listening to the developers of their projects and just understanding crypto on a holistic point of view, right? So the learning of crypto is difficult, and learning of the whole ecosystem and the blockchain and just conceptualizing it, right? But there is a reward on the other end, and I hope that we all as a community can come together and support each other no matter where you are on the learning curve. So that's very important to me, because we all started from not understanding blockchain at all, and it's very hard to conceptualize at the beginning. But once you get a hang of it, you become very passionate, because you know it will change the world. Now let's talk about some things that I just said. I am so bullish. I agree with this. I am so bullish on 2021 for DeFi and Ethereum. Me too. But I've had 4 friends and family reach out to me about investing in crypto for the first time in the last 2 days. Same. Huge sign of a bubble. Agreed. But we haven't had a blown off top yet. But we may be closer to the peak than people think, right? So I do agree with that. We could see a retracement. Very, 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 very possible. But I'm not playing for that, because it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm holding through the rest of the year. I might change a couple positions in altcoins, but my Bitcoin and Ethereum stacks are staying in my wallet for the rest of the year, no doubt. Let's go into this, because so the NFL player just decided to put half of his yearly income and to get paid in Bitcoin, and this is the company he did it through, and this is I think one of the founders of that company. And listen up, because what he says gives you chills, right?
Or else we need to ensure that his wealth is preserved. You're talking about a guy that the average NFL career is 3 years, right? What if he goes out in his next play and he tears his ACL? The craft that he's dedicated his entire life to is now gone. These owners are not going to care about him. They're never going to pick up another phone call of his. This guy dedicates his entire life, risks his health every single Sunday in front of America to provide for his family. And he's being asked to, in return for that labor, get US dollars that inflate away from him at 15 to 20%. He doesn't want to give an asset manager any percentage. His agent's going to take a cut. No, how about you get your direct deposit and put some of it in Bitcoin, protect your wealth, because the way he gets treated as an athlete and as a player is not fair. And he has every right to protect his wealth. And we're really happy to support that effort. And we're proud of that.
That gave you chills, right? Holy moly. Absolutely right. If you work, you're getting paid in a very currency that gets stolen from you constantly, guys, and it's only going to get stolen from you at a higher degree the next 5 years because of the amount they're printing, guys. And why would you want a US dollar that individuals and corrupt politicians control? And politicians don't know the first thing about economics. Obviously, they try to appoint people that know, but at the end of the day, there's lobbyists that control, and lobbyists likes inflation because their companies and corporations have debt, and debt is good when there's inflation, right? So, I mean, it's just disgusting. That's why I like Bitcoin so much, and I will never sell my Bitcoin. So when will 100 Satoshis be worth $1? $1, right? So Jack tweeted that currently $1 equals 3,019 Satoshis. So for $1 you could get 3,019 Satoshis. So when will $1 equal 100 Satoshis? That's the big question, guys. And one thing I also want to point out, look at what Jack has been tweeting for the last several days, right? January 1st, orange heart, Bitcoin. This year Bitcoin retweeted, and then Bitcoin is I mean, look at what he's retweeting and tweeting. Everything is about Bitcoin. And if you don't know who Jack Dorsey is, he's the CEO of Twitter and Square, right? And now he says follow Bitcoin, and that's a topic on Twitter. 5 million followers. Bitcoin is mainstream now. Everybody understands Bitcoin. Maybe not on the technical level, but they know what Bitcoin is, and that is important. It's revolutionary. I'm always going to be on Jack Dorsey's side in the sense that what he is doing, I understand. I know that he's most likely ahead of the curve, right? So, I mean, it's just the people that are supporting Bitcoin are revolutionary people. Revolutionary people, guys. So it's an easy choice. And now let's get into public companies, tech companies that will be forced to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet because of inflation. That's basically, I mean, you want to keep stockholders' wealth, and it's the corporate responsibility to keep the stockholders' wealth, and you can't do that very well in an inflationary currency, right? So Alphabet has $100 billion in cash, Microsoft $53 billion, Facebook $49 billion, Cisco $11 billion, Nevada $9 billion. I mean, obviously, I don't know why there's Cisco and Nevada on this chart, but Alphabet has if Alphabet announced that they were putting $50 billion into Bitcoin and they already purchased it, I mean, Bitcoin would double in price overnight. And then there you go. Now they turn $50 billion into $100 billion overnight, guys. It's no-brainer. No-brainer for the companies. Now let's Peter Schiff. I'm not going to spend much time on him, but if you never sell your Bitcoin, what difference does the price make when it ultimately goes to zero? What is he saying? Get out of here, Peter Schiff. But that is it for today. I'm sorry to leave it off on a bad note, guys. But please subscribe and like if you enjoyed the content. And we have a Discord. If you have any questions, the link is in my bio. And thanks for watching. Peace out.